And welcome back to my channel. So in this second part of the tutorial, we're going to be making the accents on the shorts and adding pockets as well. So what I decided to do, this is just like a little mini swatch of what the pocket's going to look like, and we're going to put that on either side of the shorts. Okay, and don't worry, we're not going to use this color. This is just a practice one. So in order to find where you're going to put the accents, what I did, you just want to go ahead and find your middle point. Okay. So and my middle point is right here. Okay, so right here is our middle point. And then let me get my stitch markers. Okay. So let's do that again. Find the middle point is right here. Okay, so once you get the middle point, let me zoom in for you guys. Once you get the middle point, what you want to do is go down and line it up with that stitch. So right here, say it's this stitch, and you're going to mark that one as well. Okay. And then now what you want to do is count 14 away from that stitch. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And once you do that, we're going to be starting on the 4th row. So you're going to skip. This is 1 row, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start on the 5th row, okay? So again, I know it's a little bit confusing with the explanation, but just watch how I do it and you'll get what I mean. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then you want to go down 4 rows. So 2, and you're pretty much lining up the stitches. So again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then 2, 4. So we're going to start right here. Alrighty. And then what you want to do, if you want to make sure that the spacing is correct, you can use your measuring tape and then just measure. So from the outside to that stitch marker is 8 inches, and then for the other side it's 8 inches as well. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna start here. You want to turn your work slightly because we're going to, it's gonna be a little bit of some in and outs here, okay? So you grab your fur yarn and to hook that through, and again we are still using the 5.5 millimeter. Go ahead and put that through, get on. And we're still going to be doing double crochet stitches. So you want to first single crochet. Let me zoom in. You want to first single crochet and then go back, and you're going through the whole double crochet from the shorts. So go back in, double crochet, and you're going to double crochet 2 in each stitch. Go back and double crochet. And then you're going to go down to the one directly below it. Double crochet, double crochet, and then after you do 2 for each section, once you do 1 row and the other row, then you're going to, instead of going straight to the stitch right below it, you're going to go diagonal, so that way it can make the curve. So now it was these 2 straight right here. So instead of going to this one, you're going to go to this one, and then for these 2 rows, you're going to go to this one, and then go that way. Okay, so you already made the 2 right there. And now to go to the next. It's harder to explain than it is to actually do it. And then go to the one directly below that. Okay. So this is 2, 4, and this is row 6, 8, and then we're going to stop at 10. So now again, go to this, skip 1 and go here, 2 double crochets in that stitch, and then now for the 10th one, and do the same thing directly, 2 double crochets in that stitch. Okay, so now when you turn it this way, it looks like this, but then now we've got to go this way, right? In order to do that, what we're going to want to do is fold this here, and we're going to be going in between here. So this is the 10th row right here from the beginning. Now we're going in here. This time you're not actually going to be going under this. It's going to go where they meet, and again it's 2 double crochets in each, and then go to the next one, 2 double crochets, and next one, 2 double crochets,
Hey, buddy.
next one, okay. So there you see it's starting to curve. Okay, I'm gonna do that all the way till we get to the end. And then one more. All right, so that's it for that side. And then you want to chain up one and cut your work. So that was the first portion, and you see how it's curved going that way. So that's what we want. Then with this, what we're pretty much going to be doing is closing it up on here like that. Okay? So once we got this part done, what I went ahead and did was made the pocket and attached it as well. So just a small little mini pocket. And honestly, this is my first time making like a side sort of pocket like this. And you know, I did get a lot of requests on how to add a pocket, so I definitely figured it out for you guys, especially with the way that these accents are on the shorts. So I'll show you guys how to do that, and I think it's pretty good for my first time doing these types of pockets. So we're definitely all here to learn together, so don't be, you know, worried about it or anything like that. We're just here to experiment and get creative with our crafts and to grow. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Alrighty, and then in case it was a little bit confusing with the instructions, I did go ahead and map out on the other side what it should, the movement and how it should go for you guys. So I mapped out the movement here, that way you can see sort of the process. And then I'll also show you guys how to make the pockets to go on. So we're going to turn it to the side like this. And again, remember, this is that 14th, I'm sorry, this is the middle stitch, and then we're going to count 14 from that. So I'm going to zoom in. Alrighty, so this is the middle stitch, and then this is what I pretty much mapped out here. Okay, so count 14 from that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, right here. And then just before I go in with the eyelash yarn, so it looks a little bit confusing, I want to explain these first. So you're here at 14, and then you want to go 2, then 4, and then on the 5th stitch, that's the one we're going to start in, and again it's 2 double crochets in each until the end. So you're going to put 2 in here, then 2 directly in the one below that, and then once you finish 2, for the next set of 2 you're going to go 1 double crochet over. So instead of going here, you go in here. Okay, so 2 in here, and then once you do that part, then you're going to go directly below that one, 2 in here, and then for the next set you skip over 1 again. So 2 in here, 2 in here, and then from here on we're going to go, instead of going like this, we're going to go in between here. So 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 in here. So do that all the way to the end, and then I'm going to show you guys how to make the pocket and attach it on. Okay, so let's go.
While second and third marriages aren't legally recognized in the States, referring to multiple partners as your wives has been
So I'm just gonna turn it this way. Or even if it's a little bit confusing to take it this way, you feel like it's not really showing clearly, we can do it from the bottom up. So that might be a little bit easier and more in that crocheting type of movement that we're used to. Take that out. And this is a great use also of how to use how to make your own stitch marker. If you can't, if you don't have enough or you can't find yours, you can just use another colored yarn and then just use that to mark your place. So then I'm gonna chain one and then double crochet in there. Okay, so there's 2 in there. You're gonna go to the next one. There's 2 in here. And the next one. 2 in here. Okay. And 2 in here.
It's just unfortunate that it's a tendency of our women's people to not want to get involved with.
And then 2 in here.
Need to stir the hornet's nest.
We gotta get out there. We gotta get involved.
Okay. And you just keep going that way, and then we are going to be turning it soon.
But you're kind of honored and thank you for our community, being process to give it the respect it deserves and to cherish every member in it. Father, bless us not to see them as objects in our way, but as people.
Alrighty, so now we are to our curve here. So now we're going to go into this stitch. Okay. Okay. I got 2 in there. And then now you remove the stitch marker. Okay. And then now we're working this way. So instead of going right here, we're going into this one.
I don't feel pretty similar to me today.
Alrighty.
We're allowed to shoot predators.
Okay. Oops. So then 2 in here. We're almost done, guys. This one. So now you gotta move over to the left since we're working on the opposite side. 2 in there. Then for our last one, put 2 in there and chain up 1. Oops.
Chris's crow hunting has come to the attention of the Rockland Council.
There you go.
Alex was saying that there was already a policy about
And there it is. Yay! And I'm so animated, guys. So, you know, once we get into the channel more and start doing more things, it's just gonna be animation station. All right. So there it is. Let me zoom on out.
No, I was going to say predators.
So that's what it looks like. And this side as well. And then once we put our pocket in there, it's gonna be a little bit more defined. Okay. And you guys don't even have to worry about this section here because it's really not going to be too noticeable once you put those pockets on there. But when you get to the end of this video, you're going to see a brief little clip of what we're going to be making in our next video. So I definitely actually, you know, was working with some things and figured out a way so that we can make this section here just pretty much non-existent and get rid of that. We're going to be working a little bit differently from our projects from here on out. Alrighty, so go ahead and grab your yarn and okay, here we go.
Before we move on past that, can you make $100 lazy ticket?
Okay, so you want to start. Zoom in for you guys. Okay. So go ahead and start with a chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, remember, I never go into the front V stitches. I always turn the work and go into the back ridges. So loop, double crochet into each one.
It's definitely something that we're seriously considering. We have a person in mind. I'm not
Okay.
sure how she feels about pulling that. But her and Kristen, they do on a lot. I
Alrighty.
think he genuinely loves her as a person. And I think he could easily fall in love with her.
And then after we go ahead and add our side pocket, show you guys how to make the tie and how to put that through, and then we will be done with this project. Okay.
Like, it's kind of a hard thought. Think about your husband being intimate with somebody else. So that was like one of my big realities.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Not one of my biggest fears is kind of like,
So now that we got
finding somebody that they just
this
feel
done
like so
here,
well, they'll like forget about me and love her more.
you want to chain 1, turn your
Fear
work,
of being
do the same count of 8 all the way down.
Sounds crazy. And especially when I'm talking about all the stuff that would be hard. It's like, why would I choose that? And yes, there's a part of it that just, I know my spirit knows that it's right. My spirit knows that that's what I'm supposed to do. For my personal growth, for my personal walk. I feel like in the end, the point
And I
is
want to say I definitely appreciate you guys so much for watching my videos and staying with me,
Like I said, they're just so hard to explain.
and for us learning together. It definitely means a lot. So for we're gonna go till we get of the 8.
So I was thinking about comparing, and I was like, okay, so if Christian was like, hey, honey, what made you do that? So some other things that I think I would be so happy with that. Like, that's cool for me. But if he's like,
There's baby.
suddenly one day night isn't good enough.
Comparing is probably the worst thing you can do in one marriage. But you can't, you can't compare because you're all individually perfect the way God made you. And you
All right,
absolutely
so
you don't have to be that other person to be happy. You just need to be you.
When Beth first joined the family, I was like, a little insecure, like,
so once we do that, we're going to go back this way, and now we're going to curve. That way it can fit into this curve slot here. So it can go into this curve slot here.
It's so important to make sure that as much as you
What we're going to do when we get to the end here, so that it makes that curve, we're going to put 2 double crochets in here on the edge. Okay.
Choosing to take a sister wife isn't just a difficult choice emotionally.
He's over there trying to talk to you guys. Okay, so we put 2 in here and then go along the side. Just keep going.
You know, for a lot of people, they hear all these statistics that, you know, all the women involved in this are abused, and we need to pass this law because this is abusive to women, and that doesn't look good. I'm sorry, they're going to push this through.
Well, let me know if there's any opportunities to speak out,
Okay.
to get with anyone, and just reason with them, discuss the issues.
Yeah.
Just because Enoch and I chose to
Okay, so we got 2 more.
her and care for her and call her a sister wife or a wife could
All right.
I believe up to 5 years in prison for any one of us.
So we got that. And then just 1 more.
Awesome. So what's your hair first? I'm coming into it.
There you go. Just 1 more. Go back into the same stitch, double crochet. And then again, once we come to the corner, we're going to put 2 double crochets.
There'll be a big chance that your dad and Mom
So that would be here.
It's uncomprehendable, the possibility of you going down.
And don't worry if it does curve a little bit. We want that. It's gonna be straightened out once we put it through. All right. So this is pretty much it, and then we're going to go around with single crochet so that we can use it to attach. Okay, chain 1, turn, single crochet. And if you guys have, you know, another way of making the pockets and putting it through, especially for side pockets, let me know, and then I will be able to, you know, even use that on my projects. If you think there's something that looks a little bit better, we're definitely all here to help each other out. So if you have any, or if you have any questions or anything like that, definitely drop them down in the comment section, and I am more than happy to answer your questions.
Grocery shopping. We live far away, so.
You guys have a big family?
Yes, we do have a big family. We have a very big family.
I would have never guessed.
Okay.
Well, we're tricky like that.
Yeah. So how many kids do you have?
I have 7.
You have 7? Okay. How many kids are in your family? 11? Really? Holy cow.
I'm married into a big family, so.
Oh. So are you guys sisters?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an effect.
Right.
Being marginalized.
And then just finish off here.
You almost just feel like you're not part of society. You almost feel like you don't dare to reach out and to be part of everyone else. You're different. You're hiding who you are because you're afraid.
Pretty much find stitches here to go through since they're not too apparent.
If this law were to go through, I'm not going to stop doing what I believe because the state of Utah says it's illegal.
Alright, and then for here you just want to slip stitch and chain. So now instead of chaining the chain 1 and then cutting it pretty short, we're going to want to make a big loop. so that way we can use that to attach. All right, so this is it, and then I just dropped my crochet. Okay, this is gonna go this way. See that? Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold this in half. Pretty much, you know, you just get creative on how to do these things. Sometimes I just look at different shapes or pictures and I'm like, oh, I want something like that. So just figure it out. So this is how it's gonna go. Okay. So now that we got this, use your stitch marker, and then the best way to put it through the stitch marker, you just put it over and tighten it, push it through. There you go. What we're gonna do, okay, now that it's like this, it's gonna be a little bit not difficult, but it's gonna be a little bit confusing to see some of these stitches with this yarn, but we'll just go through. All right. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm watching this really crazy show on Netflix with my man. It's 3 wives and 1 husband. He just got mad because I said something. You wanted to watch it? Oh man, but it's pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting. Tell me how you guys feel about that. Okay, so for this here, you just want to go through any old little stitch that's close to that yarn, because it's going to be technically covering up where we go through anyway. So since it's the first stitch, go ahead and put that through twice, just so it can secure it. There you go. See? That's it for the first one. And then now go through. Okay. That's pretty much all you have to do. Just go along and just find where to put it through. Sometimes you're going to use the stitch twice, so you can make sure you have space. Like this one, I'm going to go back into where I just went through so we can secure it. Okay. And it's okay if the eyelash yarn goes with it, because I mean it's going to be covering up that section anyway, so that part really doesn't matter.
Trying so hard to impress you, you wasn't doing something. That was the hardest part for me. It's feeling like, whoa, wait, what are you doing? You're acting so different.
And go through that same one again.
It can bring out a lot of insecurity. I mean, you get emotional about it.
So we're definitely getting there, guys.
Though his efforts have failed to impress, Chris has started determined to enter into plural marriage.
Just be careful so that you don't miss any stitches to go through. That way you don't have any sort of gaps.
So what Sasha has told me is that it's very difficult to watch me
You guys have suggestions also. Let me know what you would like to see on any upcoming tutorials. I'll do this one. Uh-oh, he's starting to give up. All right, guys, we're almost to the end of this. If you want to, you can go through that same one again. Just, keep going around till you secure it. We're going to come up top here too.
Yeah.
All right, so this is it. We got it on the curvature here. See? Okay. Now you just go through the top and just put that through as well. And we're going to tuck in our stitches. This boy is just over here making noise. But I love it. Let me know if you guys have any kids, because I'm a recent mom. Yay me! And I'm going into 3 months now. And I love it. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, this is the last one. Okay. And that's it. Yes. You could probably go one more. There we go. And then you just weave it through. And cut it off. And then do the same with this one. So pretty much it's just gonna be like this type of side pocket. Okay, gotta weave in the ends for this side too. And you can just stretch and make sure it's all good. Okay. All right. You just want to go back and forth here.
They're scared to receive services. They're scared that if they came out and say that I'm getting beat up, then my whole family's going to take my home with my kids. Because I'm a purpose. That right there is a major issue, and that is why the dignity law needs to be struck down forever. It needs to disappear.
All right. Once we do this, then we'll go ahead and make the tie and weave that through. So I'll be back after I tuck these in. And if you haven't already, don't forget to tuck in your end from the bottom as well. Bless you, baby. Bless you. Bless you. Whoa. Okay. Go ahead and wave it through. Alright guys, I'll be back and I'll show you guys how many approximate chains to do and how to add it to the waistband section. Alright guys, so now we are back and we're gonna crochet and put it in for the waistline. So what you want to do is just we're gonna leave some end here, okay, and then make your slip knot, and we're going to chain total of 120. Okay, and you just want to stretch it until
Struggles behind them. Those at the rock are once again able to plan their lives in peace.
I for a while just feel like in the future it's just unlikely right now.
You know, life is a really complicated learning process. Learning how to be open to people and to express yourself honestly and to love people the way that
okay, so you just put it through that way. Sure. There you go. And then you just want to clip off any excess from here. All right. You guys, oh my god, we are done. And if you would like to, you know, you can always make this chain longer. I chained 120 for myself, especially since it's gonna be up on the waist. But that's it. We got the pockets added for you guys and the accents, and we are all done. And at the end of the video, I'll show you guys a quick little snippet of what we're going to be working on for our next tutorial. Alright guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or would like to see something else done for a tutorial, just let me know. And then if you do make this, definitely go ahead and tag me with hashtag Knotty by Selassie on my Instagram, and I will definitely include you on my page. Thanks so much guys for watching, and you guys have a good one. Bye. See you on the next tutorial.